Oh, with all this trans talk lately, we forgot about the OG in the game right here, Lia Thomas. Shout out to our girl guy, depending on whatever article we decide to talk about at a given point in time. In the last months, ESPN has been pushing for the inclusion of biological males in women's sports. The Disney-owned company has been repeatedly running segments featuring Lia Thomas in an attempt to normalize biological male trans athletes competing against women. I wonder if that's going to age incredibly poorly. Well, you know, it's Disney, so you can kind of expect as much. But transgender swimmer from CNN Sports, which, you know, CNN after all, says trans women are not a threat to women's sports. Yo, shout out to Leah. Of course, yeah, you're not a threat to women's sports at all because you identify as a woman, and no chick in the pool is a threat to your dominance. Of course, we've seen it in action, right? But now we got a bit of a problem now because somebody who is going to be a poster child and probably a cornerstone of a hell of a lot of marketing campaigns here in June. Well, it's a bit of a problem right here. I've accomplished my goals. Lia Thomas wishes to transition back to male after feeling guilt. Transition what? Get a haircut? Like, what have you actually done? You took a couple of hormone suppressors in order to pass some tests, but then you just went right back to the same position that landed you in the mid 400s underneath the male competition, but #1 record-setting NCAA champion swimmer on the female side of the pool. Congratulations, you couldn't go any higher because the Olympics were like, yeah, okay, this experiment ended up proving that, yeah, there are biological differences. Ah, shucks. So there was no place for you to go and dominate afterwards. So, yeah, I feel guilt. Well, actually, you don't see any further career advancement, so sucks to suck, I guess. Why is there a WWE clip? That's fucking weird. Lia Thomas has been making headlines. Why did it autoplay? What is going? No, stop it. I don't care. Okay. Lia Thomas has been making headlines since coming out as a transgender athlete. Been doing just about the best job, but Dylan Mulvaney definitely has that crown, so it's close. Not that close. Although a community of athletes has come out in support of her. Where I've seen a community, I wouldn't call any of those rotund individuals athletes, but it's definitely been a community. Just the two of them, and that qualifies, at least by size, as a community, has come out in support of her. Her wishes to transition back. Her. Okay? Many have criticized her for competing in the female category and blocking the titles from them. Okay. In a recent interview with Alod Sports correspondent Skip Tethatopalapa Doobadoo, NCAA champion Thomas came out saying she had achieved all her goals and now wishes to return as a male. Just exposing the grift for exactly what it is. I've accomplished my goals. I think I did all I set out to do. I won first place in the 500, and I dated a man as a woman. Wait, those are your goals that you wish to accomplish. Oh, okay, cool. I wish to engage in a gay relationship. Oh, yeah, and also break a bunch of records, like, you know, just equal accomplishments. Okay, listen, dude, you could have sucked some gay dick if you wanted to, okay? I don't think anybody was fooled by your fucking fake weave. That was you were wearing a hair hat, most recently a red hair hat, and now all of a sudden, yeah, I'm good. I think I've reached the end of this journey. According to Lia Thomas, she had achieved all the milestones. Yes, broke all of the records that are likely to never be challenged by any biological women that are out there. Your name will go down in history, and now you can show up at the 10, 25, 30-year anniversary of all this stuff with a full beard and go, yeah, hey ladies, set those records all those years back, and it was a hell of a time we had back in the cut, and I hope that, you know, you girls can take a look at these records that have stood the test of time, and you can aspire to one day hope to challenge those, but best of luck to you, bitch. But yeah, let trans kids play in the pool of the other gender that is weaker to them in regards to physicality. Men and women are different. ladies and gentlemen, Lia Thomas is a sterling example of that. Or it's so funny, such a forgettable male swim. I think it was Riley. Was it Riley Thomas? I don't even remember. He was just so unremarkable in regards to being a male athlete. But, you know, adopt the Lia moniker and then all of a sudden you are making international headlines. And yeah, like I said, because there's no further competition available, yeah, now's a good time to punch out. She recalled an event in which, well, now, hey man, he wants to detransition, which is just as easy as going, okay guys, hi, okay, now we're just back to living life the way that it is. She recalled an event which a female swimmer tied her for 5th position for 200 yards. Yeah, that was just after the first competition where you absolutely lapped motherfuckers in what, like 3 or 4 different events, and then you just decided, yeah, I better hold this back so I don't make this look like a total clown show. She even felt guilty about blocking the titles from female swimmers. No, we seen you on the podium smiling. Meanwhile, all the other girls were like, yeah, no, we love inclusion, yay, equity, yay, it's so fantastic. Trans women are real women. But then on the inside, they're just as catty as all other women, going, that fucking bitch, I guess, over there with her feminine penis, making everybody uncomfortable in the change room. Remember all those stories? The history books will, and the former Lia Thomas, maybe, I don't know, just for a laugh. Like, it's gonna make for a hell of a good cocktail story into the future, right? Like, whatever the artist formerly known as Lia Thomas ends up ultimately doing has all of their accomplishments on the mantle right there, you know, shows them off to his male or female. Well, actually, yeah, he sucked a dick, so his male guest is like, yeah, take a look at all my accomplishments, bro. Yeah, no, I know it says Lia, but, you know, hey, man, funny story. Do you guys remember back in, like, 2022, 2023, where there was that dude that was beating the brakes off all those bitches in the pool? That was me! Oh, my God, I know, right? That shit was so funny, and I got the medals and all that stuff to prove it. We got all of those team pictures, and yeah, you can tell which one's me. You know, the guy with, like, the big fucking shoulders in the back, you know. Nobody bought that shit, but I still won regardless. People are gonna take a look back at this point in time with just a little kink in their neck, going, what the fuck were they doing? Okay, who were they trying to impress? But yeah, Dr. Joe Barron backed Thomas's decision and urged people to show some support and kindness to her. No, I will give Thomas credit in this aspect, okay? He exploited a system that was there, that was willing, and he was able. So, hey man, you know, athletes have been injecting a crazy stuff in their system in order to achieve greatness for a long time, and nobody was taking the opportunity. So, hey, Thomas, shout out to you in that regards. But support and kindness, nah, that's for bitches, and you're a dude. You aren't afforded that luxury. He shared that for Thomas to turn back to male, he had to stop the intake of estrogen. Wow, such a oh my God, what a valiant sacrifice, and might require a sock stuffer. Does that mean his dick doesn't work anymore? Oh man. Oh well, hopefully all the accolades are worth it. Or I guess now you're just going to be a power bottom going forward. Thomas won the 2022 NCAA Women of the Year award. Fantastic. Women of the Year. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, those shoulders do account for 2 people. Her shift to the female category has been quite controversial. Well, you take a look. Oh my God. Shout out to Sportskeeda for posting the side-by-side for male and female swimmer categories. This is fucking funny as shit. However, he made several personal records, both as a female and male swimmer. Well, actually, as a male swimmer in the female category, but you do you, I guess. So yes, personal best breaking the 100 freestyle, 200 freestyle, 400 freestyle relay, 500 freestyle, 800 freestyle, 1000 freestyle, 1650 freestyle. Fantastic, bro. And yeah, you compare and contrast the 1000 freestyle just a mere 3 years earlier, and yeah, he could dog it, absolutely dog it by about 38 seconds. Like, yo, didn't even have to try that hard and still ended up breaking records. You love to see it. And then, yeah, freestyle, yeah, dog it once again by just about a full minute for the 1650. Yo. Yeah, Lia Thomas, born in 1999 in Austin, Texas, one of 2 siblings. Initial career achievements was being 6th on the high school swimming team, and then ended up getting a scholarship to Penn, UPenn, an Ivy League school, for being 6th. Oh, okay. In the state when he enrolled at Westlake High School. He enrolled at the University of Pennsylvania in 2017 after competing in the male category for 3 years. He started her hormone replacement therapy in 2019. Oh, okay, cool. We'll take your word for it. He started competing in the women's category due to testosterone suppression and hormone replacement therapy. Lia Thomas lost enough muscle mass and weight. Oh, okay. Oh my God! It's just again just a real tragedy. Normally, when you inject steroids, the attempt is to gain mass, but it's estrogen after all. When he competed at UPenn's Ivy League rival Yale in January of 2022, he lost to 4 cisgendered women. That was the second meet after the first one broke records and made headlines. Later in March of 2022, Thomas became the first ever open transgender athlete to win the NCAA Division I National Championship in any sport. And now with all of the changes in the sport, likely to be the first and only. So yeah, got the bag and then peaced out. You love to see this shit get exploited, and this is ultimately how this trend dies, not like how it traditionally does 42% of the time. Absolute mockery, lampooning the situation, making it so open and brazen that it's an easy path to victory. So shout out to Lia. Gonna make for a hell of a good story in a few years' time. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.